Disclaimer: this video is for informational purposes only and is not financial advice. This channel filters crypto noise into clear signal, no hype, no bias, just what actually matters. Even now, there's a persistent narrative that crypto is a trap. Unbacked, dangerous, and designed to extract wealth from ordinary people. A video from Gary Stevenson, who runs the Gary's Economics channel, lays this out clearly. He's a former Citibank trader turned inequality campaigner focused on real-world economics and wealth distribution, and it's worth breaking down his take. Here's the problem. Parts of that argument are actually correct. Crypto is risky. People do lose money, and retail often enters too late. But that doesn't make the asset itself a trap. It highlights behavior. The second claim, that crypto is unbacked and therefore worthless, also sounds convincing, but it's incomplete. Most modern money isn't backed by physical assets either. Value today comes from adoption, liquidity, and network effects, not just something you can hold. So saying Bitcoin has no value because it isn't physical misses how modern markets actually work. The same applies to ownership. You may not own a company or a physical asset, but you do own a scarce, transferable digital asset with global liquidity. That's not nothing. Where this argument does hit something real is in how people interact with the market. Chasing hype, following influencers, entering late into narratives they don't understand. That's where losses happen. Not because crypto exists, but because of how it's used. Where this narrative starts to blur is in how it connects crypto to wider economic inequality. Rising asset prices, housing affordability, wealth concentration, these are real issues, but attributing that to crypto oversimplifies the problem. Those trends existed long before crypto. They're driven by monetary policy, asset inflation, and capital concentration at a much larger scale. Crypto didn't create that system. At most, it sits on top of it. What actually matters is simple. This isn't a binary choice between scam or solution. Crypto is a high-risk emerging asset class with real utility and real speculation layered on top. Sniper take. Crypto isn't a guaranteed path to wealth, but it's also not a meaningless trap. The difference comes down to understanding, timing, and behavior, not just the asset itself.